Alright, so it's been a while since I did a video. Figured I would hop on for a bit and stream for the next few minutes. It is almost 1:30 in the morning here, so I don't know how long I'll be on, but I just got home from work, did all the necessary things, made some dinner. I did take a trade. Here, just 2 micros, a little bit of the slice down here, and so now we are coming back up here on the 2-minute. But so I got some accounts close to passing, so that's why I'm kind of scaled down a little bit. Micros versus minis. But anyway, here's your daily. We have gone technically 2 down according to the strat. However, the question now becomes, do they use this as support and then come all the way back up to this liquidity up here at 17,878 here on NQ? So your continuity, as the strat would say, is to the downside. But we also could rotate back up tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Let me pull up Trading View, see what it's looking like. Yeah, so daily, but just barely 2 down day so far. You do have this big volume imbalance here from 17,575 all the way up to 17,715. That is a huge volume imbalance. So who knows if it'll get filled or not. But here's your Nasdaq. This is just ES on the hourly. We can look at the daily here on that as well. 2 down day already. So do they continue and we come all the way down here? I don't know. Who knows? So let's see. So we're down 10 on ES. We were green earlier tonight because I did play a little bit long as well, but and again, another big volume imbalance here from 50.55 all the way up here to 50.75. So if we do break that 50.75, I would eventually look for this volume imbalance here to get filled on that. Crude just went outside hammer. So I'd be looking on the hour, so maybe come up here to 84.64 on crude futures. That's pretty much the status of everything at the moment. So, be interesting to see if they do pop crude futures all the way up there about another 20 cents, and if we continue to get a little bit of a sell-off here as well. I am going to go ahead and mark this off, this volume imbalance. Doesn't have to be exact, but let's see if I can somehow shade that in. Or I could just anchor the text. I don't think I've done that before. How do I anchor the text? Well, I don't want to add it there. I've never played around with this before. Wow, that's wild. Why my crosshairs are like that? That's so weird. So maybe I'll turn the magnet off. Can you guys tell I don't do a lot of annotating on my charts? Yeah, see, NQ was positive 50, so we've had 100 points tonight on NQ. I'm tempted to take a crude long, but if I do, it's just going to be a micro. But I'm really, really tempted. I want to get another Apex account because I want to fund. Well, I already did send in some money to AMP futures, but I want to put some more money over there as well. Using payouts to put into own personal account. But there's no doubt, I mean, that the prop firms, you know, allow you to allow you the best leverage. I mean, there's no other way around it. I mean, I personally don't know anybody that could trade their own capital the way you can leverage these prop firms. Well, the crude would have got you a couple pennies right there anyway. I don't know how much crude pays. I mean, I've traded it, but as far as like tick size, I think, I don't know, maybe $12.50. I'm just not real sure, to be honest with you. Let's just paper trade it. What the heck? Can't hurt anything paper trading. There we go. This is one thing that I wish you could do right here on the Trading accounts, is do this. Like, yeah, I mean, you can. It's just, but like, as far as whenever you enter a trade, if you could do this right here, like, that would be great. But I can't. You can't do a bracket with the Trading accounts. Silly, but you can't. I think that's my quant tower beeping at me. It may have disconnected. I need to check that, make sure it's still connected. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it made that noise. I'm not in a trade that I know of. Am I? Nope. I don't care what anybody says, though. You can absolutely make money in Globex. May not make a ton like you can do in New York, but you could eke out a few dollars during Globex. Absolutely, you can. I've done it way too many times to know that it's not true. So, I mean, you know, tons of people say, hey, you know, I'm not going to trade Globex. It moves too slow. Can't make any money. That's bull. I mean, to me, because if you want to learn to trade, I think Globex is the best time to learn, because price action isn't going to move super fast. Yeah, I mean, you'll get slices, but it's not going to move super fast. You can control your risk a little bit better. And you know, to me, it presents a lot of opportunities to learn to trade during Globex. I mean, you know, it's pretty quiet. You know, most people are sleeping, so, you know, I mean, I like it myself, but I'm a natural night owl. Like getting up to go to work at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or whenever most people do is never going to work for me. That just doesn't work for me. I'm not wired that way. I don't think well. You know, I just don't. I just do much better at night. So I have to calm myself down to go to sleep at night, because I've, forced myself to try to participate in the world during the day when most people are. So, I just much prefer this session right here. I mean, I will take a excuse me, I will take a few trades during New York, but it's just not ideal for me, really. And should have taken that oil trade in my accounts. When you see this outside come back up through, all of this, create a hammer, I mean, I'm at least looking for it to go to 84.53, another 10 cents up, and if, real lucky up there to 84.70, so. But it could also turn around and come all the way back down here to take this liquidity here at 83.70, so. You just never know. That's why you have stop losses in place, take profits, that sort of thing, so. But they have turned this hour into a bullish hammer here, so I'd be looking for a little bit more upside. Complete paper trade. Didn't even take it in my eval accounts. I have not passed an eval since I blew the 4 PA accounts I've just kind of been taking it slow. I've got 3 that are close to passing, but just kind of been taking it slow. There's one I need to pass before the 22nd because it's going to renew. And if you're, if you don't have it passed, you might as well blow it because it's just better just to, either pass it or blow it if it's close to renewal. I wasn't going to do a stream, but somebody messaged me and asked me when I was going to do a next one, so thought I'd hop on. I really do need to be a little more consistent and get on, but all this week I'm working evening shift. All next week I think as well. Maybe through the end of the month. My May is kind of mixed between days and evenings, but I think I have majority evenings, so I just need to set a schedule and make sure I get on and do some streams. it is kind of really slow going at the moment, so it'd be kind of interesting to see if we continue this sell off down into here. I mean, they're turning this 4 hour back into a hammer, so they can easily come back up here and test this liquidity here. We're on paper, right? Yeah, let's just do paper trade. Shoot, I didn't set my stop loss and take profit on that. Forgot you have to set this up every time. It's really annoying. At least I think. I thought I had it saved, but I guess not. So I can just show you here. So you can set this up here on Quant Tower, which I really do like. So it's your trail and your take profit. So you can see right here. So what that does is it will trail this. Now I just did one micro, so if it gets stopped out, it's fine. But basically, what's happening is it will, once it gets in profit, it'll start trailing up or down, depending on which way you went. But you have to set it up before you do the order. Oh, maybe local scheduled. I thought there was a way you could save it, but I'm not real sure. Oh, there we go. Set order as default. Save order template. Let's just name it trail save. I haven't really played around with it a whole lot, but it's kind of interesting. So, wonder where you find it though once you. I don't know where you find it once you saved it. Oh. Oh, brackets set up. No stop loss orders set up. Press the plus button to create one. Okay, well this is kind of what it looks like right here. Let's stop loss ticks. 40. 20. Save. Okay. Alright, I think I see it. So you got your simple, and then you can do a multi, which would be a bracket. And then, I don't know what all this is. I know you can schedule something, but I haven't done that yet. Oh. Alright, well, let's just see. 417, 146. This is go. I don't know how this works. 5 a.m. I don't know what it does. Guess I need to figure that out. I mean, I set up the time, but I don't know what it does. If it'll do this, I don't know. I have no idea. So you can see here on the 2 minute, we're just kind of ping-ponging around, doing nothing. So it's just going to be interesting to see if they're going to bring us back up here to this liquidity here at 17,878 roughly, or if they're just going to keep selling it off. Don't know. We'll see. Guess we'll find out like everybody else. All right, so there. So it kicked the trail kicked in. See how it keeps trailing it? It's kind of neat, really. I mean, it's just one micro, so it's definitely not going to get me in trouble here. Not going to make anything, but I'm not going to lose anything either. Oh, I just noticed the timer on this. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I just noticed the timer down here at the bottom. I must have added that somehow. I don't know how I did it, if I did, but I must have added it somehow. As you guys can see, I don't really use a lot of I don't use any indicators, so I mean, I have the strat alerts going on my trading view, but that's about it. Probably just trade a sideways here for the next couple of minutes. I do like that they're turning this they're kind of turning this more into a hammer here on the hour and 4 hour. Definitely not a true one yet, but they did run the liquidity. I know a lot of people like that 1 minute, but I think I like the 2 better. I mean, not going to trade off of it, but I think I do like that 2 minute a little bit better. Man, just one little more slight push and it would have taken my profit there. What's that silly Geico commercial or something where that guy's fishing and he's got that dollar hanging out, and he goes, "Oh, missed it by that much," or I don't know, something like that. Is silly. Can't tell if, well, I guess it didn't take it, but it, man, it ticked it for sure. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, this is why we're playing around with 1 micro and not a mini at 2 in the morning. I did trade some SPX calls today. That felt good because I hadn't done that in a really long time. Made like 300 bucks on it. Wasn't bad. Felt good just because I hadn't traded SPX in a really long time. You know, I've pretty much just been trading the futures, but went 85 call, and I mean, I was up like 200 bucks in just a few minutes. And so I ended up closing out the trade $300 green. So that, you know, I mean, it felt good because, like I said, I really hadn't traded SPX in a while. But it just looked to me like they were getting ready to make a push, and they did. But today was choppy. You know, overall, I mean, to be expected after the move we had yesterday. You know, on Monday, I should say. But you know, it wasn't a turnaround Tuesday as the strat normally says. It was just, it was a 2 down, and it was just choppy. So. I can't believe it. It almost took that profit right there, and then just reversed. Hope I don't get stopped out here, but it may. I mean, again, just micro, just trading sideways at the moment, so. Yeah, I took the stop. Alright, so $4.50 loss. I'm not going to cry about it, obviously, so. So you can just see we're just kind of ping-ponging here between these two levels here tonight. So it's just some levels I kind of drew out earlier, and definitely has respected them here throughout the night. So alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I need to go to bed, and hope everyone has a fantastic night, and we'll see what the market delivers doing in New York. Alright, don't get into trouble. Trade small. Keep your losses small and your winners big. So, alright, have a good night.